Alright guys, hello and welcome back to our journey to level 99 with the Bhed Psyches. So we're jumping into a new league this time for Teleport Sphere, but mostly Pile Wither. So Guado Glory's taking on the Kilika Beast, Gover's taking on the Bhed Psyches, and we are taking on the Ronso Fangs. So obviously we got to make a few changes here. We got Nimrok in the field. He was trying to get experience, you know, stuff like that, but we definitely don't ever want to start out a game where Nimrok is in the field and kind of just leaving our goal defenseless. I think actually last game we played, if I'm not mistaken, we actually got scored on because Lake Am was in the goal. So that is always a factor. So let's take a look here. It feels like all the levels are pretty high, so I don't know if we'll actually be able to learn any techniques, but we got to try, right? It's actually been a long time since I've played Blitzball. Or at least it feels like it has been. I think it's been like a little over a week. I don't know, it's been a bit. But let's see what Godson's doing. You're gonna go for the pass here. We should be able to block with oh wait, I was gonna say with Barrack, but apparently that is not gonna be the case. Let's push right side here. I'm gonna try, it is the Ronso, so I'm gonna try to use Eager to bait away the defenders, and then that'll open up Blappa for an attempt on goal. I know I could kind of go the same route that we've gone previously with tying the top scorer to get 2 Pile Withers, but I don't think it's actually worth it. In my defense, I think Tech Find is worth it because it's just that valuable, but Pile Wither doesn't have that kind of same inherent value. So we're just not gonna. I mean, we could, but we're probably just gonna go for wins and nothing else. We don't want to tie the world today, but maybe next time. Maybe next time the prize is like Tech Find again. So Blappa gonna tackle through here. A little bit unlucky, not able to steal the ball away, so Gosner Ronso will retain. And then you got Barrack in the midfield. You got these kind of individual encounters, and with Barrack having half of his block, I mean, this is more than enough for Gosner Ronso to just get through. A little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So we're going to go for the nap here. Doesn't take effect, but we do steal the ball, so I mean, that's good enough. And I mean, the fact that we're already a goal ahead kind of just, you know, puts us in a very, very good position to just continue winning here. This, you know, there's not much beyond that we got to do. We just got to win every game, and I think we'll just naturally get to the top scorer position. Tying the games is a little bit rougher because we have to score, you know, double the amount with each player involved in that. But with only one player, Blappa or Eager, we should be able to get top scorer like really easily. And I mean, in addition to that too, thinking about it, you're gonna have like players like that face us not score a lot, if at all, because our defense ideally should be so good that they just can't score on us. And if that's the case, then, you know, a team at least 2 games in the league will hit, like, not score at all, because every single team will face us twice. So there should be 2 games out of the 2 games out of the 10 they play where they just don't get a goal, you know, in a perfect world. So I mean, that heavily hurts their ability to be top scorer. So going to see Gosner Ronso with the ball here. Push midfield again. I mean, we're already 3 points ahead, so this doesn't look too hot for Gosner. Going to go for the Wither pass. That's a no-go. I mean, at this point, like, we're just it's the same thing. I don't know. The Ronso Fangs, they're so poor because of their speed. It's such a crucial stat, and to have it not work well is incredibly detrimental. And that is going to be 4-0. It's not too bad at all. And I think considering how this has gone for us so far, we are probably going to swap things up in the second half. And I do want to bring Nimruk into the field. I feel like it's the constant struggle of these journeys is always the goalie, because they don't get a lot of experience, right? Like, they don't play a lot. So we just got to bring him in there, and we got to get him to do something. And I mean, Barrick has got so much experience. But Blappa levels up, level 27, more HP, endurance, shoot. Barrick level 43, more HP and pass. And yeah, let's jump into the second half. So we are going to throw probably Lake Am in the goal. The reason we always are throwing Lake Am there is because Lake Am is a higher level. And the reason Lake Am is a higher level is most likely due to the fact that she just has techniques she uses, which inherently give her more experience. So Barrick does start with the ball, which is really good. So it means we can immediately pass to Nimruk and get him passing between him and Judah. Because this is the start of a new half, in most scenarios, what the AI will do is pressure us. Like, they're not going to let us just pass on the back line. Occasionally they will, but it's really, really rare. I don't know what it is. I think they just like set different formations at different times. So as you can see here, they're already kind of pushing on us. It is the Ronso Fangs, so they just inherently take a little bit longer to actually apply pressure to us. Big question is, what do we do once we are pressured? I think we pass to Blappa here and give him the opportunity to pass. And the reason being is because of his inherent position on the field, he can kind of have the opposing players kind of pull back to a degree, right? So they start pursuing Blappa, Nimruk gets the ball, they start pursuing Nimruk, and then back to Blappa. And it really just confuses the Fangs. Like, they're stuck in this weird like middle ground where they're not actually pursuing either one effectively. Like, they just kind of are just sitting there in the middle, back and forth, back and forth. Obviously you see the front defender there for Blappa, a little bit too close, but ideally we'll be able to hold them back. I don't know, we'll see how this shakes out. If there's any team to do this against, it's gonna be the Ronso Fangs, because they're just the worst team out of all the original ones. So there is benefit there. I mean, look at this. I mean, this could happen for eternity at this time. There's no stopping us. We would like to pass to Judah if we can, but she's obviously defended. Like, there are people next to Judah. She will get encountered. She will potentially, cause problems. And that's just something we want to avoid entirely. And right as I say that, she becomes free. Blappa's the one now pressured. It's like I spoke it into existence, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, apparently she is pressured. Alright, it's all falling apart. But within like the last 30 seconds, so it's not like a huge deal. It's not, you know, end of the world, doomsday signs all around. Just, you know, is what it is. Pass to Blappa, then Blappa back to Nimruk. And I mean, that is actually the extent of the second half. I mean, complete control. The opposing team never actually had control of the ball. And Nimruk should have gotten quite a bit of experience from that, ideally. So a little bit for them. 26 for Nimruk, which isn't a ton, but it's a lot more than he would get in the goal. But Judo leveled up, level 28, more HP, attack, block, endurance, pass. So that's good stuff. Oh, this is awesome. Beasts and Glories tie 0-0. Goers win 1-0. Like this, we are definitely top scorer with this. I mean, 100%. Perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.